We'll walk around the compound. We'll see some tigers and maybe then some squeaks. Ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. Hey, Wally. Hi, bud. I'm back from New York. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was all right. I know that parts of it kind of smelled, strange and everything, and there was a markedly less amount of lion pee flying through the air than, what we're normally accustomed to here. But I think overall the experience was fairly enjoyable. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I totally think you can kick Simba's ass. I totally know you can. No doubts in my mind as far as that's concerned. I keep on thinking that you're gonna pee. And then there we go. It's just like, oh, when's it gonna happen? Oh geez. Tune in. Oh, place your bets, folks. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like they're visiting each other in jail. Wait for me, sweetie. Thing is, I don't know who's locked up. Who is? Who committed the crime? See, he admitted it. It's an animal jail. I thought about that like right when the word slipped out of my mouth. I'm just like, ah, crap. Like, of course, now someone's going to be like, oh, even they think it's true. Oh, the words and the words that you use and the words that could get you in trouble because they get taken into a not correct context. I was trying to make a joke. They're communicating through each other. You guys know what I'm talking about. Why don't I even have to explain it? Don't try to explain yourself, Derek. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Don't listen to the haters, Derek. Tune them out. Because they're going to hate. Just squeak them off, Derek. Squeak them off. Hi, Ton. Meow. Meow. I can't wait for you to do the blah thing. Ooh, we are getting some fears. Some fears. Look at that. Focus. Ah, there we go. 'Tis the time. 'Tis the time of the year for shedding. So the cougars. The tigers, that's kind of a crazy thing that the tigers actually shed. Tigers go through a shedding season. Yeah. Also, look how green everything is, because we've been getting so much rain. And look how green, because what a difference just a couple weeks makes here in, oh gosh. But here in old Tejas. I mean, there's grass growing, we've got the weeds and the bushes that are starting to kind of sprout up. It's more than just desert and tumbleweeds over here in Tejas. It is. Just a couple weeks ago, there was trees that... Okay, my recording just stopped on its own to just remind me, like, hey, your cloud's full. I'm like, I don't even use my cloud. I don't use the cloud. I've got external hard drives. Whoa! She's like, you don't use the cloud? What's the matter with you? I thought you were part of the 21st century, Derek. Selena endorses the cloud. She gets mad at people who don't embrace the newest technology. You don't use the cloud? What's the matter with you? Your cloud's full. I don't use the cloud. I just don't. I probably should. Oh. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic. Yes, we're back in the compound, walk around the compound webcast. Here in Texas, at last, back home, where the Pete's and the Squeaks roam. Fitting, feels right. The air feels good. Yeah, flew in last night. Mr. Stanks was certainly happy to see Heidi. Mr. Stanks, pooping Stanks. Hi, Bon. Hi, baby. Ma. Fuzzy chin. Fuzzy chin. Fuzzy chin. You have a fuzz chin. You do. But, yeah, flew in late last night. And then, been out running errands all day. Getting stuff done. Had to go to a track meet of the youngest child. Dustin. Look at Selena. Track meet. She's doing the long jump. She's doing the stripey long jump in the Tiger Olympics. Yeah, but Dustin is a pole vaulter, and he got second in the region, which is pretty swell. What are you doing, you weirdo? I'm totally not being sneaky at all. Whoa! Oh, kill play is so strong. I'm trying to get some like good images of Clyde. Capture. But yeah, there was just a couple weeks ago, like a lot of these trees were just bare. They had bears growing in them. It was weird. But the trees, they didn't have any leaves or anything like that. They just didn't. And then, like, fast forward a couple weeks, and then seriously, you need to just chill. That is not a chill face. That is not a chill face. She's like, I am calm, I am chill. I didn't even make my way all the way around. I wasn't even all the way turned. And her pants, they just go crazy on their own. It's like that Iron Giant show. Bobby. Hi, baby. How are you? Hey, baby. Fun times. Oh. Such a good baby. Such a good little girl. Uh-oh. There's a tiger who is taking advantage of the larger, taller grass. Let's see. You've been spotted. Capture. He's like, what are we supposed to do now? I don't know what to do at this point. I am at a loss for words. Normally, I am not spotted. You must have some sort of advanced tiger sensing apparatus installed inside of your eyeballs and brain. Hi, bud. But yeah, I had to do a bunch of different things. Run errands, was going around with Heidi and shopping and stuff like that. Doing all that fun stuff, and this is actually literally the first time that I've actually gone around and seen any of the cats since coming back home from New York. And it's late in the afternoon. I got back last night, late in the afternoon today. First time I get to actually go around and say hello to all the kitties. Wacky. Oh no. It's like a weird generator. Yoninator. The Yoninator 8000. The 2016 Yoninator 8000 powers your moose. It's a moo-powered generator. It's pretty sweet. Yano. Yano. All right, Pete's. Let's take a look at those. Let's get a good look at those Pete's. Pete's. Good. Considerably more quiet here than it is in Times Square. Ooh, the Times Square cast. Folks seem to like the Dirty Elmo references, which that was fun. Oh my gosh, look how big you are. Oh, your tummy, your stripy tummy. Everyone's a little bit crazy. Like their tails are twitchy, and then when their eyes, when the pupils of their eyes get real big, whoa, that's when crazy things happen, when those pupils are all big. When the pupils, you gotta look at the pupils. The pupils are the things that'll tell you what's going on. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Yep, and then that's Max's solution. Don't worry, my darling. Our love will make him go away. You are upset? I know it will help. My passion will soothe all of your wounds. Max, the ladies don't like that, they don't like that. You shouldn't just go right to that all the time. You gotta, you gotta inject a little bit of kind of like romance in there. You gotta woo her. My darling, are you frightened? Here, let's bone. That will make you feel better. I am Max. Cassie. Sassafras. Cassie. What is up with this? Sass. What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing up there? You sleepy time squeaking? Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my. Sass! What's going on? You're being so frisky. Come down here. Come here, Cassie. Hi, baby. Hi, sugar pie. Oh, that was almost a squeak. Hi, sugar pie. You don't have to squeak if you don't want to. Oh. Frisky cats. All these kitty cats. Oh. Wow! There's a squeak. Meow. Hi, baby. But sure, this, it's considered, because I watched the Times Square cast, and it was a lot more, of course it was just a lot more noisy. Loud, and people talking, and cars honking, and all that stuff. What you got, Milo? I just saw you playing. Oh, man. Cats are in kind of an interesting mood. But I rewatched it and it was noisy. And I can certainly seal. Yeah. Da, 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 da. But I can certainly see the comparing, the contrast, and the allure for a lot of people to enjoy the content that takes place here in the compound and these webcasts, because they tend to be a little bit, now there's exciting moments, of course, but they tend to be a little bit more on, like, you know, the chill side. We're out in the country, and there's green stuff, and there's kitty cats, and there's wind, and like those are the noises. There's birds chirping. Oh my gosh, Zuby, did you just realize that I'm home? Did you just realize that I'm home? I think you just realized that I'm home. I know. Hey, shh. Calm. It's okay, bud. It's okay. Shh. Oh, goodness. I know. I'm excited. Don't you do that. Yeah, look at that. Did you see that? Like, he didn't pee when he knew that I moved. When he knew that I moved out of the line of fire, he held his volley. Hi, Ra. What? Hi, bud. Oh my gosh. Blub. These boys. Excitable boys. You guys just keep on getting bigger and bigger. You're huge. Yeah, I think you're going to be a lot bigger than your daddy. Pee. Oh, I got this, not I, but me and Heidi and Jamie and everyone here at CARE got this really nice thank you card from the kids from Mrs. Ruddick's class. And it was all their little drunk handwriting. You know, Alyssa! It was great. Thank you very much for the video, and thank you for taking the time to answer the questions. It was really sweet. So, thank you for the thank you. Oh my gosh, oh! That was a close one. Oh man, you know, that freezer just kicked on. Technically it's not a freezer, it's cooler. But that cooler kicked on, and man, is it just noisy now. It's so noisy here. But you know what? It's good. It's good that we are located where we are, and that it is like a nice and quiet place, because that's what this place is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a refuge. You know, for the weak and the weary, kitty cats. Well, maybe not quite weak. Very strong and murderous. Conquerors of brute force and strength. But yeah. You know, there's some people, they go on vacations, and then the vacations themselves are like really stressful affairs. And then they get home from their vacation, they're like, I need a vacation from my vacation, jeez. And it certainly was not that. Like, we were leaving, me and Heidi, we were like, oh no, I want to stay. I think I was getting the feeling that it was going to start, you know, I think like a couple more days, and it would have been like, all right, I'm ready to go home. But when we left, I was just like, I could probably do a couple more days here. I could. It was just nice, and everything was taken care of so well. Oh, Rachel and Manisha did such a fantastic job, and there were so many volunteers who came together to help out. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see you there, miss. I didn't even see you there. You're a sneaky lion. Ooh. Strutting her stuff. Doing her little victory parade now. Sneaky lion. With her bushy tail. Roll. Yeah, you. Miss Cutie Patootie. I like the compound. The compound's got kind of a cool vibe right now. It's kind of got a cool feeling to it. It's Mellow Frisk. I think it is. I think that's a good way to. I'm just like trying out my New York words now. It's like I'm kind of like hip daddy-o. Mellow Frisk. Car. Thank you for the acknowledgement, at least. Car. Yeah. What do you want? All right. Sorry I bothered you. I'm doing important tiger things. Hey, Sid. Ooh. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Sid. There's goats next door. If you can hear that up in the distance, that little like ah! It sounds like actual like little kids, like screaming. And the goats like, well, they technically are called kids, and youths, and no. Yeah, I get it, but like they sound like people kids sometimes when they do that really high pitched like bleat. Ah! Ah! And there have been times where like we mistake the goats for like people, and like I'll sit there and be like, oh no, is someone in trouble? Because like you don't. Here's the thing, like you never want to hear like screams inside a compound full of tigers, because then you like think like, oh my gosh, something might be wrong. And like I like certainly did where maybe I was when I first started working here. I know that there was times where maybe I was kind of like cutting up and laughing and doing and I was making jokes, and then my voice was carrying too much, and then like Heidi had to talk to me like, hey, like don't do that, because like when I start hearing like these like kind of stuff going on in the distance, and it makes me think like, oh my god, there's like stuff going on that could be like of an emergency nature. Don't do that. Yes, ma'am. Ah, baby. Yeah. Oh. This is all right. This is okay. Love the cats. Love the cats. And it's such a unique life, and it's such a unique experience and a unique perspective. But it's a lot of responsibility, and it's a lot of stuff you got to think about. A lot of weight that gets put on the shoulders of the folks who take care of this place. And there's a lot of people like, I would give anything if I could just be there working with you and working with the cats and doing all this stuff. And that's cool. But I can tell you right now, like, even the most excited amongst you would get here to work with cats, and then give it a couple years, maybe. Give it a couple of years, and then it just becomes like the thing that you do. And don't get me wrong. I still, even after doing this for 10 years, there's still times where I'm just like, wow. Like, I get to do this. I get to work with these animals. I get to be around these amazing creatures. Like, I'm not saying that that's not still the case, because it absolutely is. Absolutely is. But when you've had the unique perspective that, I guess, the unique experience that Heidi and I have had, I mean, just because the nature of how the organization has been kind of staffed and run up until fairly recently, there was a lot of responsibility. Like, we weren't able to take trips like this. Like, a couple years ago, Heidi and I don't know if we would have been able to take a trip like this. I don't know if we would have had, I don't know if we had the staff and the support necessary. Not to say that we didn't have talented people around, but just, you know, things are a little bit, you know, more stable. They're a little bit more put together as far as some of that stuff is concerned. Our protocols and our procedures. Our pool of trained personnel from which to draw. So, hi, baby. And when it's just you, and Heidi and you got all this stuff that's going on, you gotta take care. I mean, it's good to be able to just it's good to get away. If just for a little bit. There's some people, they might not realize that like even doing something awesome like this, like working at a place like this and working with the cats, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that, yeah, it can drag you down after a long time. It really can. It can drain you. It can drain you. Even though you love it and you love the cats with every single thing, and you'd never like abandon them. You'd never abandon this place or anything like that. It just doesn't fall under like the list of like of potential, of possibilities. Because I've seen like interns come and go, and I've seen volunteers come and go. We've had like interns and volunteers where like the ending wasn't exactly pretty. Maybe we asked too much of them, or maybe like the nature of the work that we, were performing, or the standards that Heidi and I would set were too lofty. And then people get just, sometimes you get weird things happen. You get weird relationships with people, or maybe they don't feel like they've been, I don't know. Maybe they don't feel like they've been recognized in the very specific way that they want to be recognized. I mean, there's a lot of different things. Like, there's been a few people that basically just say like, I gave you everything, and I'm leaving you. It's not enough. I can't do this anymore. Yeah. I've seen this place chew people up. People who, again, they just like, I just want to be there, and I just want to do it, and I want to be around the tigers. And you fast forward a little bit and chew. Bye-bye. Never see them again, I'm leaving. Oh, this isn't what I thought it would be. Yeah, it's work. It's a lot of work. Not everyone's cut out for it. And I'm so lucky. Like how I was raised, how I was brought up. I come from like rural, like farming backgrounds on both sides of the family. But more, certainly more recently, my mom's side, my grandpa was a dairy farmer. Hi. Nice laid. No. My grandpa was a dairy farmer. Yeah, in Wisconsin. Ah, how cool is that? I know, stereotypical. But yeah, he raised cows, raised beef cows and milk cows, and chickens and pigs, and the fields for the corn and all that whatnot. So yeah, I grew up like going up to their place on the weekends. So I was around it. I was around people who worked outside, like from sun up till sundown. Like those were the people who like influenced me. And I'm not gonna sit there and say like I did that when I was a little kid. Yeah, sure, I would go and help out every once in a while. Hi. I'd go help, okay, like, hey, we gotta go load bales. We gotta go load bales of hay up into the loft, or we gotta go split wood you know, all day or something like that. Was I out like driving tractors and doing stuff? No, that actually didn't happen. Like that type of stuff didn't happen until I got here. But I was around people who like they worked and they didn't whine about it. They didn't complain about it. They just did it because there were jobs that just simply needed to get done. You didn't have to really think about it. It's just what you did. Just simply what you did. And those were the people that influenced me. You know, my mom, my uncles, my aunts, my grandma, my grandpa. Yeah, big time. Big time as far as that stuff is concerned. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that background that I got, you know, from them. It helped me. It helped it so like I could just kind of, you know, keep up, maintain the hours. So I could be a tiger rancher. But yeah, it was good. It was good to get away, you know. Good to get away for a little bit. Recharge. All right. I'm starting to ramble now. I'm starting to babble, starting to ramble. This webcast is getting long. Oh. Thank you, folks. All right. I'll talk to you later, all right? All right. Bye-bye.